Hello everybody, welcome back to Eureka Farms, where it is very, very dark here at night on the farm, where I've done a little bit of work off of camera. In fact, I've done quite a bit of work off of camera actually since the last video. Also want to start out today by saying I apologise last week for not having a video up on Monday morning because I hadn't actually got round to recording it, which meant last week's recording schedule went a little bit weird, with videos going Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday for the series. As you can see by the in-game clock, I am recording on Sunday the 7th of March, which means I'm recording a day earlier than normal for my YouTube stuff this week because I'm trying to get stuff done. So whereas normally on a Sunday I would be live streaming over on Twitch, live streaming something, I've decided to spend today instead getting a head start on the recordings. So what have I done off camera? Well, I've finished mowing the grass again on field 7 and I've got it in the old bunker here. Dun, 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 dun. Got a load of it, absolute load of it off of that field. I have got rid of the mower I was using, that cat mower thing. I did sell that in the end, and I've removed the mod actually because it's just not made very well. It's not set up properly and it causes a conflict obviously with Courseplay, which I've now chosen to put back into the save because Courseplay has some very nice new features added to it in a recent update, specifically bale collecting as a mode, which means you can now have Courseplay automatically collect bales from a field without having to program any courses, without having to set up any courses. Courseplay can pick up bales if you're doing bale collecting. So instead of the cat mower, I've just bought a regular old Big M 450, and I've got it obviously in the John Deere skin, because all the other equipment more or less at the farm is John Deere. I've also been doing a harvesting contract, kids, people, fellows, and it was over here on field 6, great big soybean harvest, which I've finished. Amazingly, the contract is complete, or should be complete. Yep, contract is complete, so I've got 45,000. I've also got the soybean straw. I've got 246,000 litres in this trailer, and you're not going to believe this, but off the entire field I have got 1,050,510 litres so far. So add that 200 odd thousand litres, I've got over 1.3 million litres of straw off of this field, people. 1.3 million litres of soybean straw as a bonus for doing this harvest contract. I've also got over here in my little trailer, I've got 141,564 soybeans left over that are mine, basically, that are not needed for the contract. The dude's already happy. He's already signed off. He's already said he's happy with what's been delivered and received. The farmer's fulfilled his contractual obligation to his customer, so we get to keep the rest. Very happy with that, and also very happy as it still proves, at least on this map, that harvesting contracts work perfectly fine with precision farming. I still occasionally keep seeing people in forums, groups, Discord saying that contracts are not completing with precision farming. I haven't had an issue. I've not had an issue with any contract completing since updating the mod. Since the first update came out and since the second update came out, I've had no issues. No issues with precision farming doing what it's supposed to do. So the only thing I can suggest to anybody who is still out there complaining that contracts are not completing when they have precision farming installed, is check that you've actually updated the mod. Check you're running the latest version. I know on consoles, if you're a console player, that can be a bit of a tricky thing at the minute, because I do believe that the very, very latest precision farming mod is not available on the consoles, despite it being shown on Giant's website as being available. And I think Giants have got to do, they've got to do a bit more. I think they've either got to do a patch for the game to get that on consoles. Anyway, we've got another contract to do. Another stop. I want you to do straw, because I want regular straw this time. So I want you to go and harvest the barley this time, Mr. Harvester. And I'm going to go take all this stuff back to the farm, because obviously we've only got 90 grand in the finances at the minute. So I'm thinking to myself that being able to sell a whole load of soybean straw, you know, over 1 million litres of straw, should make me quite a nice bit of money in the morning. Well, tomorrow, as we'll be selling an entire bunker load of silage again. We got all the fields planted in the last video, so our canola and everything is all kind of planted. It's in the ground, everything's growing nicely. Production factories churning out pallets of stuff, which is fantastic. I'm going to put the soybeans in the silo. I'm going to hang on to the soybeans. The soybean straw, I'll probably chuck that in the silo, and make use of that, and then I'll probably trailer it with the bulk trailer. With 1 million litres of stuff, there's a good chance. Why is that still there? Because that shouldn't be installed. I might need to remove another mod. Although that one's showing up now. Huh. I may have removed the Challenger one. Just the one. I meant to remove both because it was causing an issue. Pace setter high capacity. That's the bonkers crazy mod trailer that comes with the map via TNT modding, which obviously sadly has been removed in the map update, which I am not running, nor do I plan on updating the map ever, now that the bonkers equipment's been removed. But yeah, there's a couple of machines I could get for transporting that. Otherwise it's a case of I'm just going to be using this trailer, and I'll have to do 2 or 3 runs, because obviously this trailer does not have the ability to transport 1 million litres of straw. But we will get into that. Another thing I'm going to have to do tomorrow, obviously, is in the daylight, is go and fertilise. The 2 fields that we've planted. So bear with me, guys. It's not going to be completely dark, this video. It's not going to be set in the night. I am going to sleep in a minute. I just wanted to get you guys filled in on what I have been doing since the last video, to try and get us moving forward a bit, because obviously I wanted to buy some new equipment. I want to buy some new fields, and to do that I need money, and I was really not making a great deal of money. I wasn't exactly making money very quickly, so that's why I decided to do the harvest contract and do the silage again and do the straw and everything, because I figured, hey, give us a massive injection of cash and then I can make progress. The next video we can start making some progress on things. Like I say, field 10 I definitely want to get my hands on. I want to get that bought. we can then start looking at chucking in some of the other production buildings, which would be nice. And then we can be running around at the farm doing bits and bobs. We might even look at chucking in some of the other animals. I know I said I was maybe going to avoid doing the pigs and cows on this map. Might choose to do it instead. Might choose to do it, but I might choose to place them somewhere else when I buy some more land. So I'm going to switch that there. I'm going to go and sleep as it's 8 PM in the game, and I really would appreciate having daylight. So let me go and sleep 11 hours. That'll make it just after 7 AM when it should be daylight. The bunker silo is done fermenting, so we've got that we can be cracking on with today. We give the chickens some water. They've nearly emptied out their pen. How are the animals doing, by the way? They're going to need a bit of food. And the sheep could probably do with a bit of hay and stuff. As far as pallets go, got a couple of pallets of eggs being made over there. We've got some wool being made over here. Then obviously the productions are producing. So four pallets of soy drink at the minute. A few more pallets of flour. The canola factory, the biodiesel factory, not running at the minute because we've got no canola. We're going to be working on that because that is what we planted. So we've obviously got our canola planted. I've also done a wheat planting. I've also changed some of the field edges a little bit on these fields, painted round them, and again, field 7 was a big one of that, a big change there. How I've tried to paint the field edges and stuff. So let's go grab the sprayer because we need to get the fields fertilised. I also need to get this fertiliser refilled. But yes, there's quite a bit going on just at the minute in the farming simulator-y type situation. Obviously, we've had the great thing this last week of Millennial Farmer map appearing and obviously releasing very soon. It is on console. I've already done a map tour review video of the map on the consoles because it's come out on consoles first. The map will drop very soon for obviously PC players as well, which will be nice, and then they'll be able to play Millennial Farmer Simulator. And yeah, I am probably going to be playing that map. Probably going to be doing a Let's Play series on that map, or I might use it as a multiplayer map. I haven't quite decided yet. Part of me is thinking, based on the Hofbergman situation on the multiplayer server, that maybe switching this multiplayer server map to just a very simple basic farming map might be better, because players are a little bit, you know, they're a little bit cheesed off with the production stuff, or they don't want to get involved in it. They don't want to deal with it on that map. So I figure maybe give them a simple map with absolutely zero production and just the basic farming stuff, and see if they're happier playing that. I have started a new live stream Let's Play series as well, which I'm doing on Twitch, where I'm playing on the Slovak village map, Slovak Village, and I'm playing it with seasons, and I'm playing it with like manure system and a couple of other mods, and realistic seed usage and some other little mods as well that I'm testing out for the first time. I'm playing that map in single player at the moment just to make sure everything is all working fine and it all works well. Again, I am considering possibly maybe using that map as a future multiplayer map for people to play on, because it does have production built in, but it's not at the annoying Hofbergman level where it's all handballing, hand moving and manoeuvring and stuff. It's, you know, global company production, so pallets. You're dealing with pallets, which is obviously easy to move and transport in game. So I'm giving that a whirl. I'm trying seasons out again. I know I've been a bit anti-seasons because, again, my experiences with it, I've always had problems on whatever maps I've been playing, whatever Let's Play series I've been trying to. I've always run into issues with seasons, having conflicts with stuff and not being able to fix those conflicts, not being able to identify what the conflicts are, and just having my time ruined by it. But I'm giving it a go on this map because I think the map probably justifies having seasons on. Plus, I'm going to look to see if the seasons devs have actually updated and fixed the mod to make it less incompatible. You know, they fixed some of the incompatibilities with other things and it works better and doesn't glitch out. Because again, there's the possibility that on the next server, multiplayer server, I put seasons on, because I know there are a lot of players that like seasons and like what it brings. It's always a swings and roundabouts kind of thing. You can't please everybody, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't. So it's trying to find a good balance where you don't upset the regular players and the regular people by putting in maps and mods that they don't like, whilst also trying to encourage new people all the time. Because again, ultimately, at the end of the day, for me, as a creator, content creator, we need new people. We need new eyes. I need new eyes on videos, streams, my content. And, you know, I am happy over the last couple of weeks how the channel has grown a little bit. My channel's, you know, the Twitch streams have got a few more viewers and a lot more followers just lately. I've had a few bigger channels raid me recently, which has been very, very nice and put a lot of extra eyes on the, you know, eyes on me as a content creator, which has been very good. And also, like say, the fact that I did the Millennial Farmer map video the other day, I think I was probably one of the first people to put a video out on that. I beat all the big names like, you know, the Mr. CDPs, the Farmer Kleins, all those big YouTubers. I actually got the video out before any of them, so I got a lot of views off the back of that, and I've gained a lot of subs. I think my channel's grown by about 20 subs just off the back of that one video. So very, very happy for everybody who has shown the like and support in the last week or so. Very happy for that. Hope you continue. Hope you stick around for the long haul. It would be great. And like I say, it's nice to have a few other people. We've had a few people join the Discord and a few people talking. Okay, I've had a few people leave and sadly not had any explanations or reasons from those people that were, you know, long time members, why they've just suddenly gone and just left. You know, Peter Great Guy, Jaggis, I don't know why you've just suddenly abandoned my channel. My Discord, my Twitch. I don't know what I've done to upset you or offend you. I really don't. But hey ho, life moves on. And I'm getting this fertilising done very, very quickly. We'll then go and have a look at start getting that bunker emptied. There's going to be a lot of silage in that bunker. The harvester I don't need to worry about, because he's got obviously a massive capacity, because I bought the other harvester. The John Deere harvester is not my X9. That's the harvester that came with the map, the TNT bonkers crazy harvester that I said I was thinking of getting just to give to workers so that they can be running around harvesting without interrupting me, without me needing to keep going and unloading them every 5 minutes. That makes kind of sense. I did also think about getting myself a new harvester, because obviously, I mean, I like the X9, don't get me wrong, the X9, it's a fantastic harvester, great mod, you know, but again, it's just a little bit small for this map and these fields in a single player environment. So I've gone and dug out my where is it? It's in here somewhere. I've dug out the Tribine. I've dug out the good old Tribine harvester, which some people may have seen me use before on my, I think Fenton Forest I used it. There's a couple of other maps I may have used it on. I can't remember. But yeah, I've dug out the Tribine. It's not cheap though, 650,000. Hence why I need to be making money. Because if I'm going to spend, you know, 650,000 on a harvester and whatever it's going to cost for the headers, we are going to need money. So that is why harvesting contracts are being undertaken. That is why straw is being collected off those contracts as well. That is why I'm doing the silage at the BGA, because again, yes, having the productions is nice on the map, the production factories. However, they're not instant reward. You know, if I harvest the canola, I've got to put the canola in the factory, and I've got to wait then for the factory to generate the products before we receive any money. There's no instant gratification for the work there. There's no instant take the trailer, sell it, get paid straight away type deal. Which means, yes, I'm going to make money in the long term. Short term, there's no quick injection of cash. So that is why I've chosen to do the contracts, and that is why I've chosen to do the silage, because I need that quick injection of cash to be able to buy field 10, which currently has a sunflower crop on it that is ready for harvesting. I don't know if I can buy that field before it's harvested. The AI farmer might actually do that. He might harvest that field, and then I'll end up buying it once it's just ready for ploughing and everything. I don't think I can generate enough cash quickly enough to buy that before he harvests it. And again, some people would say, well, that would be a bit unfair anyway, CWATTY, you're stealing the guy's crop. You're stealing his work. You're tantamount bordering on field flipping by doing that, and you would be kind of right. So I think what I might do, I might wait until the AI has harvested that field, and then I will buy it. I don't want to buy it with the crop on it. Also, sunflowers is probably the worst crop now, because it doesn't have any straw, unlike soybeans, canola and corn with the straw me mod. So if it had soybeans on it, if it had corn on it, if it had canola, then yeah, you might have had a hard time persuading me not to buy the field with the crop on it, because obviously I would get quite a load of nice stuff out of it. But as it's only sunflower on that field, and if I harvest it, the only thing I'm going to get is sunflower, I'm not really that fussed. Not really that fussed. So that's the fertilising done. I've already done the grass. I've already re-fertilised the grass after mowing it. So that's doesn't need to be done. Just now need to, obviously the harvester's going to be fine. Don't need to worry about that. GPS, right. we want to go to... Why is that now? Oh, because I was already in a vehicle, wasn't I? So yeah, here's Mr. Harvester. Helper D. He's doing quite well. He's not made any boo-boos yet, by the looks of the field. He's racing up and down. He's at 200,000 litres already in the tank. He's still got a lot of field to do, though. And he's at 24% complete. So I'm going to complete that contract. The one on field 6. Which brings in the 45 grand initial contract. Right, let's start doing some... let's start getting rid of some of this silage. I don't know if I should be saving some for like... again, if I'm going to be getting into cows, maybe I should be saving some silage. Now, we're obviously not going to get paid for this. This isn't going to be instant pay. We are going to have to wait till midnight tonight for the money for this. Whereas, obviously, if I was selling the soybean straw, what I could do is maybe set up a courseplay course. Now I've put courseplay back in, to do a course from the silo to the sell point, to one of the sell points, and just maybe the warehouse. Do a courseplay course to the warehouse, and have him sell all the soybean straw. The only problem with that, I'm thinking, where I could run into a little bit of a issue, is that obviously at the warehouse you have got I'm not picking up. Is that with the let me explain this before I get completely lost of me words and stumble and flaff. You got your bale store sell point, you've then got your warehouse sell point, and then you've got your bale sell point. 3 separate sell points, all in a line, all in a row. With courseplay, as it drives in, to get to the warehouse sell point, it's got to drive through the bale store sell point or the bale sales sell point. Unless I come in maybe off of this road here, and I can avoid one of the sell points. The problem with that is if it travels over other sell points that it detects, accepts whatever is in the trailer, it will tip at the first sell point that it registers. So although I might want it to sell all my soybean straw at the warehouse, if I set up a course, there's a good chance it's just going to tip at the bale store or the bale sales, depending on obviously which of the sell points it hits first, because they're all in a line. Unless I do some weird twisting manoeuvring with the courseplay course to try and drive around the sell points, it's not that easy. Like I say, unless I go in through a different gate. Worst comes to the worst, we've got the map object hider mod installed. I could always make an entrance by taking away a bit of fence. I could always remove some of the fence around the sell point, around the warehouse, and make a new entrance that allows me to drive in, get to that one sell point I want, and get out again without courseplay having to drive over all the sell points. That's one way of potentially doing it, I suppose. I forgot to check how many litres we still had in how many litres I was starting with here, didn't I? I'm guessing it was close to 1 million, maybe. I probably had close to 1 million litres of silage, I'm going to guess. Because there was 660 odd thousand litres in here. And I've done 2-3 buckets already. So I'm guessing it was like about 800,000 litres. So yeah, didn't do too bad from the grass mowing. Like I say, got quite a bit. I don't know if the BGA is the best price for silage. Apparently it is. Apparently it is. I don't know why, but I just always assume silage is more than like a couple of $100. I've always, in my mind, thought silage was like, you know, big money. Maybe it is on other maps. Maybe it's just on this map where it's the silage price has been kind of dialed back a bit. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. 464,000 litres left in there. That's fine. I might not empty all of this today. I might leave that bit that's left. Might save that 400,000. Consider it a rainy day fund. You know, if I need some bit more at a later date, we can get it. The next thing I should do though is go and sell some soybean straw. Shouldn't I? Really? We should go and sell some of that as it's bright and early. Oh, I've also got the timescale set to 1 times speed. Because I didn't want to... that harvest contract was taking ages last night. Let me turn that back... out. Let me put it back on 5. That's what I normally play at. 5 times speed. Right. Let's do soybean straw. 1.297 million. That's a lot of soybean straw. Where are we going to go and sell that then today? Bale sales apparently is the best price. Only just. It's only a couple of $100, but it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. So we'll take 500,000 litres. That'll get us a nice bit of cash for the day. Might then give me what I need to... how much is field 10 again, by the way? Just because I haven't been keeping tracks. 429,000. So 429,000 is what we need for that. Like I say, I will buy it once the AI has harvested it. I'm not going to do the... I don't want the sunflower crops. I'm not doing sunflower oil at the minute. I haven't got the production factory for that, for the sunflower oil. And I'm not doing crisps either yet, because we've not done potatoes. So having sunflowers isn't really massively critical. Like I say, there are other crops I want first, like the canola, to get the biodiesel running. And then there'll be other factories as well I would like to add in, maybe. Barrels and boards probably won't do because we're not going to do much logging. Cheese I can't do without cows. Sugar we can't do without sugar beets or sugar cane. So actually sunflower oil will actually probably be the next production in the chain that I get. Then followed by maybe crisps. It's obviously going to be more important to get into the it's probably going to be more favourable to get into that before we do sugar. Sugar beets or sugar cane. In fact, the sugar beets, the sugar factory, I think requires both. You need sugar beets and sugar cane to get 100% productivity. If you just give it sugar beets or you just give it sugar cane, it doesn't operate at maximum efficiency, which means it's a little bit slow outputting. So I'm not sure if I really want to go down that road on this map, because I don't know if I necessarily want to do sugar beet and sugar cane crops. Right, we're going to bale sales. So we ignore the first sell point, which is bale store. We ignore the second sell point, which is warehouse. But like I say, if I was doing an automatic play course, I could come in this way. And I could do it, yeah, I could hit the warehouse then via there. Tip there, no problem. Drive out this way, tip here. If I did an automatic course for the bale sales, I can come through that gate or the one at the bottom, hit that as the first sell point. It's not going to be a problem. And actually, if I was doing the other bale sell point, the one at the top there, I could come through the top entrance. It means I'd have to have like 3 different play courses for each of these sell points, which would be a little bit maybe excessive. It's not ideal, but unfortunately it's just how it's worked with the layout. Obviously I didn't help myself because I placed this sell point, and I probably could have moved it somewhere else. But I left a lot of this area here because I was thinking maybe in this area I was going to chuck in some of the productions, wasn't I? I was going to add a production building in there. But as it turns out, I've gone for placing them at the farm instead. Anyway, we're going to take this trailer all the way back to field 5 now, because we're going to get ready to unload the harvester doing the contract. I've got my bit of work done that I needed to do. I've got the 2 fields fertilised, which is my only outstanding task at the minute. I've sold half the silage that we've fermented, so that's okay. I can probably clean the rest of that silage up off of camera. People probably won't mind that too much. But yeah, it gives you a bit of an update, like I say, on what is planned. Like I say, want to get my hands on field 10. Would like to put in, like I say, the other productions. We're probably going to have to do cows. We're probably going to have cows then, because I'm going to want the milk. I'm going to want the milk to make cheese. So I'm probably going to have to add a cow pen or cow pasture somewhere on the map. And then I'm going to have to add all the stuff to support that, like TMR mixers, fermenting silos, hay dryers. Well, we've already got the hay dryer at the main farm, but might need a fermenting silo for the cows. Certainly going to need a TMR mixer to provide them with the food. We would also get the manure and slurry from them as well, which comes in handy for fertilising the fields in between seeding and harvesting. Wondering where the dude is. Is he on his way up the field or is he on his way down the field? If he's on his way up the field, great, I can empty him. If he's on his way down the field, I'm a bit snookered there. It's a long drive to come and fetch this guy, to come and harvest these guys. You come and empty them and provide trailer service, trailer duty. I certainly haven't had any messages yet to tell me he's full or 80% full or whatever. So I'm going to guess he's got plenty of capacity. I think he's actually probably close to. He's probably going to be very close to filling my trailer. That might just be because he's continuing harvesting. I think he was empty long ago, but the fact that I'm still driving here next to him, he's just continuously unloading. I don't think he was nearly 400,000 litres full. If he was, he probably would have given me a message to tell me he was full, getting full. So I think I'm at 78% because just because I was driving next to him. So how's that left the contract looking? 46%. Okay. Where is the sell point for that? Old Grain Mill. So it's actually really close. It's really close. It's just over here. So I will tip this while I'm here, actually, just so you can see what this one, how close we are to completing the contract from this one trailer load. I guess it's here. Yep, I'm not getting paid, so must be the right sell point. Must indeed be the right sell point. And you have transported 57% of the crop for field 5. So that one trailer was just over half of the crop needed to complete the contract. Which is probably right. He's only probably halfway across the field at this point. So he's obviously got a bit more to do. I will get out of his way. I will also go grab Mr. Autonomous, because he's going to need to collect the straw. And yes, this is the bonkers crazy loading wagon from the map. Again, when I was doing the soybean straw from the contract on field 6 with my own loading wagon, it was really taking ages. You know, I couldn't actually do with the field length. I couldn't actually drive one full row of the field without the trailer getting full, without the loading wagon getting full. So I bought the crazy bonkers one, just to be able to pick up the straw from the harvest contracts quickly and easily. I'm not going to use it for myself, so if I harvest my fields, I will not use the bonkers crazy equipment on my fields. I'm only going to use it on AI fields just to speed up the work for them. I'm still going to use, you know, semi-normal equipment for my fields, for my harvesting and stuff, which I hope people appreciate. I'm not fully embracing the dark side, you know, but at the same time I'm not playing the grind game. But yeah, if you've not seen Crazy Bonkers Loading Wagon in action before, you're in for a treat. you're in for a treat. Because obviously we've got all this lovely straw to collect. And you can drive up. And now we've all seen the windrower that I normally use, which has the windrow arm. The loading wagon which has the windrower arms on it, which is very good for grabbing straw and stuff very quickly and very easily. So look at that, look at the crazy bonkers loading wagon. Look at it go. All the straw. It's reaching a third of the way across the field. That's fantastic. I'll be full by the time I get to the top of the field. And that's with the crazy bonkers capacity that this machine has as well. You know? We're at 90%. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100% full. And I didn't reach the top. I didn't reach the field. Did not reach the top of the field. Right. Who's going to buy all this straw then? Please tell me the BGA accepts straw. Biogas plant will for $79. It's not a lot of money, but this is just plain old regular nasty straw, so I'm not too fussed. You don't get a lot of money for plain old regular nasty straw. But hey, we'll take the digestate. We'll take digestate. Because digestate we now use for fertilising. So having plenty of that available to us at the BGA is going to be spot on. But anyway, folks, this video is getting incredibly long. We're at 47 minutes already, or thereabouts. So I'm going to say to everybody, thank you for watching today's episode of Eureka Farms. Hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to click that thumbs up button for me. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you've also got your notifications enabled. That way you get to stay up to date and notified whenever new content is posted, so you don't ever miss out on a video. And that is a completely free service, doesn't cost you a single penny to do so. Also, leave your comments in the comment section down below, people, and I will see you all again in another video very soon, where I'll probably be wearing the same outfit because I'm probably going to record it straight after this video. I might get 2 videos recorded today here on Sunday, which means I will have all my videos for the coming week already done. That way when I start recording on Monday, I'm actually recording for the week after. There you go, hidden insights of a YouTuber, eh? Right, let's unload this straw, and while the straw is unloading, I will fade to black, and see you all in the next video, everybody. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye for now. Cheerio.